Hey YouTube, Awesome Rider here. This is going to be my what I want to see out of Sentai Toys video in 2023. This was originally going to be part of the main Sentai Wants video, but the video kind of ran a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, and I was planning on doing separate ones for PR Show and PR Toys, so I decided to do one for Sentai as well. I'm not going to be doing one for Rider since I'm not collecting Rider toys so much anymore. But anyway, this is just going to be a relatively more shorter video, just talking about what I'd like to see out of the Sentai toys this year. Now, obviously, we have the mainline toys, and much like with the generic I keep saying complaint, the generic want of wanting the show to be good, obviously I want the toys to be good. You know, that's just kind of something you would always want, is the quality of your product to be worth your money. But more specifically, like in regards to like the Mecha, I really hope they continue the trend and the base they set with Dawn Brothers. You know, I think Dawn Brothers set this really cool new precedent of these larger Mecha that were more posable, and it seems like we are continuing that, but I definitely hope that continues into this series and beyond. I think it's a really cool way of evolving the Mecha. It makes them cool, more impressive, you know, kind of like the way Hasbro did their own thing with Beast Morphers, and then I think they built and improved on it with Dino Fury, and hopefully they continue to build and improve in the future. I'm hoping something similar happens here, where Dawn Brothers was sort of the base, and we continue to improve the quality of the articulation, of the look of the Mecha, you know. And since they're so much bigger now, and they've, you know, kind of had some cost calibration, I don't think we're going to get a Fuster Cluck mech in a long time. By that I mean get like a big mech at the end of the year that introduces this, you know, bigger formation, since the Mecha are now bigger, presuming. But I'm just saying, in the future, I wouldn't mind, just for nostalgia's sake, it doesn't have to be in this series, it would just maybe in a future series, I wouldn't mind getting the big Mecha again at the end of the year. Again, the Mecha are bigger now, but you know, like you'd always get the big like Duo Whale or whatever at the end of the year, and it was always fun to see what that was. The shipping cost was always redonkulous, but you know, I almost kind of miss that. Maybe it's just like a nostalgia rose-colored glasses thing. I'm not saying necessarily again for this series, but just thinking about Mecha, I wouldn't mind seeing that return in the future. I'm recording this before we know what the voice sounds like, but I would love for the voice of the changer to not be obnoxious. At the very least, if it is, when we get our 6th Ranger or any other extra Rangers, it'd be nice to not have an obnoxious voice. I know that that's what appeals to them there. I'm just saying that's my taste. Like, and it's not like every single year has an obnoxious voice. They've had normal or cool sounding voices before. So I think it would be nice to have one that didn't sound like it was going to make my ears bleed. I don't know exactly what's going on with the gimmick figures so much. There was things I liked about the gimmick figures last year in terms of design, but they felt rather flimsy. And I hope that whatever we get with that, it doesn't feel as flimsy just in regards to that. The only other Sentai toy stuff I can think to focus on is stuff like the Sentai Memorial Edition stuff and the Figuarts. I mean, with the Memorial Edition, basically I don't mind seeing that continue. That's all I really have to say. I feel like the Memorial Edition, the complete selections, have a little bit too many voices. That's like a weird complaint to have. Like, I'm getting too much bang for my buck. But I just mean, it's like, it gets insane. It's like, I might as well just watch the show at this point. This toy's having a conversation with itself. It's nuts. And a video a while back, I honestly don't remember what video it was, but I remember talking about how I would like to see them go back and do some more older Sentai Memorial items. And then not long after that, they announced the Abba Ranger and Hurricaneer ones. So did I make that happen? Am I a hero? I really can't say, but yes. Honestly, like, I wouldn't mind seeing them do that. Like, obviously, they can continue doing more recent ones, but I wouldn't mind seeing them digging into the archive and doing some older ones, you know, just to get that refresh, or maybe get people a chance to get ones they missed out on and get more complete versions. I wouldn't mind that in the slightest. I think that would be a good idea. Because, like, before Hurricaneer and Abba Ranger, they were doing kind of a lot more recent stuff, like, you know, Resoldier and Karamager, or like Zenkaiger. Like, I can't believe how quickly we got Zenkaiger Memorial Edition stuff. So, yeah. As far as Figuarts goes, I still have mixed thoughts on, I feel that they're overpriced in general, but admittedly I have been really liking the look of the ones they've released, and I do hope that those continue. I mean, first of all, I hope if they lay a good base of continuing releases that they don't stop awkwardly again, leaving you in an awkward place for your collection. I get a feeling they're going to stick to Reds and 6th and specials and stuff like that, but I hope they don't abruptly stop again. Obviously, there's a bunch of characters I want to see since they've stopped. You know, stuff like Rio and Melee that they already teased. Deca Master and Deca Break since we already started Deca Ranger. You know, Dark Buster would be cool. There's a bunch of characters. I could probably make a whole video of characters I'd want to see from when we stopped until now. But just to simplify it, as far as more recent stuff, I would love to see Figuarts for the rest of the core Zenkaigers and the rest of the core Dawn Brothers, especially the Zenkaiger, like Kikinoids. I think they would make really unique figures, and I wouldn't mind seeing those to start filling out the teams. They would probably be premium Bandai, but but I do like the designs of them, and I just think they would be some unique Figuarts releases to get. I'm like not as interested in the renewal ones. Like admittedly, I'm curious to see how they improve on stuff like Deca Ranger or Jew Ranger and whatever they release. As of this recording, they've only announced Gokaiger, and I'm interested to see, and I'll probably pick at least some of them up. But I'm far less interested in that than I am in getting some stuff that we missed out on, especially since there was such a large gap. But yeah, I think that's it for me for what I'm really looking forward to seeing out of Sentai toys this year. What are you guys looking forward to? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps, ring that bell. See notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.